first stage of the FLEND is named Prelude. We name it so because it is a very important introductory stage. It is the backbone of the different forthcoming ones. It has a specific process, distinguishing features, and definite rationale. Ladies and gentlemen, let's explore it. The first activity is named Creative Fluency. The students examine a picture, a set of pictures, or a short video before being asked to generate as many ideas as possible in a limited amount of time. Then they share their deduction with their classmates, either in pairs or in groups. The features of the creative fluency. The picture or the pictures or the video should be related and relevant to the lesson theme. The time set for the activity should be 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the student's ability to express themselves. The picture should include useful vocabulary, especially if we are dealing with students whose level is lower. In terms of the rationale, you should keep in mind this is a visual intelligence activity aimed at broadening the students' imagination that may help develop their problem-solving skills, developing the students' communication and fluency, using their vocabulary to express coherently themselves. As the students can move freely from a group to another, they develop self-esteem and a sense of belonging, boost listening skills and communication, improve self-discipline and motivation, and have fun. Yes, have fun while learning. After completing the first activity, which is creative fluency, we move to title finding. The very first note to consider is the different stages that include a number of activities should be very well connected. A strong chain with a variety of links that complement each other. Mentioned earlier, the prelude starts with the creative fluency. This letter offers the students the opportunity to think, and think critically and creatively. They, the students, generate a lot of ideas related to a picture or video selected to introduce the subject. In groups, they examine, note, and share. In the feedback time together, we pick the best and complete the mind map. Hence, the title finding activity won't take much time. The main ideas are already set. All what we need is to reflect, to select, connect, and suggest. You may wonder, what is the rationale? The answer is, this activity starts with a mind map. It helps the students develop the so-called meaningful learning. It teaches implicitly conciseness, helps the teacher get more feedback and sees his students' reactions to the different interventions. It is the first stage to boost the conceptual thinking that the students will develop later in the critical thinking parts. Never forget, it is a fun and very engaging. After completing the creative fluency and tile finding, we take the students to the quote bank. This activity is planned only for intermediate and advanced students. They are asked to select a quote relevant to the subject and use Canva app to create their poster and then post it on the padded app. In terms of the features, as this is the first stage of the digital creativity, the students should find the appropriate poster that describes the selected quote. They not only post their created poster, but also need to comment on others' posts. This very interactive activity is planned for the following reasons. Develop the students' language on the basis of quotes that will help them learn and write concisely. Boost creativity at an early stage. Enhance the online interaction as the Padlet gives the permission to comment on each other's posts. Work on the netiquette, which means the net etiquette. Never forget, socialize and have fun. And create a data bank that they will use in the upcoming lesson stages. After completing the 3 stages, creative fluency, tile finding, and quote bank, we go to what we call micro English in use. This is a writing speaking activity based on the different outcome from the preceding activities. In other words, they turn their first mind map, title, quote, into a paragraph. After writing, the students are supposed to share their work or their presentation orally. We name it raw English in use because at this stage, the teacher does not teach any new vocabulary to the students. It is a pre-teaching vocabulary stage. He implicitly assesses the student's reaction to a new topic using only their personal vocabulary. As for the rationale, this activity will help the students try their own way to express themselves, relying only on their personal vocabulary. Turn the notes taken into a structured paragraph that includes the selected quote. Assess their progress, identify their strength, and point out their weakness. Develop the peer-to-peer learning as they will listen and learn from their partners. Thank you for watching and see you next week. Our session will be dedicated to the OCA in flipped learning class. See you then!